Hello and welcome back to yet another exciting video. Today's topic is one of the most crucial skills in modern sales. We're going to see how top professionals use buyer intent and signal driven strategies to predict who's ready to buy even before making their first call. Every salesperson dreams of calling the right customer at exactly the right moment when they're ready to buy or when they are thinking to buy. But most of them still waste time chasing cold leads, but the smart ones are using buyer intent signals to close the deals faster. And today in this video, I'm going to show you what buyer intent really means and why it matters in today's sales process, and the best tools that you can use to discover it and how to use it across your sales process. If you really want to sell smarter and stop guessing who's ready, stay tuned till the end. So first, let's understand what is buyer intent. Buyer intent simply means how ready a prospect is to make a purchase based on their behavior. When someone searches the best CRMs for startups and they're visiting your pricing page or they're downloading a case study of yours, that's a signal. Buyer intent is nothing but reading your buyer's digital body language. Instead of guessing, you know who's ready, who's curious, and who still needs to be nurtured. So, why does it matter today? Traditional sales meant, making 100 calls to find out those five interested people. But intent driven sales completely flips that. You already know who are those five people and you only call them. You save a lot of time and effort. If you ask me, there are three important reasons why you should start adapting this buyer intent strategy. Number one, it'll save you time by focusing on high probability leads. Number two, your close rates are going to jump dramatically. Number three, it'll help you to personalize your pitch instead of sounding robotic or generic. Buyer intent turns guessing into knowing. So the question that comes here is, how do I recognize these intent from my prospects? See, your buyers leave clues everywhere. See, for example, at the engagement stage, they leave signals like comments or downloads. Look at their website behavior. If they are repeatedly visiting your website page or demo page or pricing page, that's a signal for you. And when it comes to search activity, look at the keywords they're exploring. And email activity, if they are opening your email multiple times or they're clicking on the links that you've shared in the email, that's a signal. Also observe their social interactions. If they are connecting with your team or people in your company or following your pages or talking something about a relevant topic which is similar to what you're offering, those are signals. Every action of theirs is a breadcrumb showing where they are in their journey. So basically, signal driven selling uses three steps. The first one is detecting, where you use analytics and intent tools to detect the signals. Number two is to interpret, where you will decide which stage your prospect is currently in. Number three is action. That's where you respond with the right message. If you've noticed your lead downloaded an ebook recently, you don't have to pitch hard to them. All you need to do is just say, I noticed that you found our guide useful. Would you like to have a quick call to explore our solutions? That's smart timing, not pressure. Now let's look at some of those tools that can help you identify the buyer intent. A quick disclaimer here, this is not a sponsored video, so I'm only giving you the tools based on my experience and research. The first one is 6sense. It's an AI-powered platform that can predict which accounts are ready to buy. It scores leads by tracking their engagement and online research, so you can focus only on the high potential prospects. The second one is Bambora. It monitors what these companies are reading across thousands of B2B sites. If several people from the same company are researching about a particular topic, for example, sales automation or IT transformation, they are in the market, so you can reach out to them fast. The third one is Zoom Info. I've used it for many years. It combines the intent signals with verified contact data. You see who's interested and how to contact them. It plugs directly into CRMs like HubSpot or Salesforce for instant personalized follow-ups. LinkedIn Sales Navigator is another tool that you can use for buyer intent signals. Now let's look at how do we use this intent that we get from these tools in each stage of the sales process. At prospecting stage, you can target only accounts which are showing high intent. At discovery stage, you can actually tailor your questions or messages. You can say, I've noticed that you've been exploring automation tools. What is your goal? At the pitching stage, you can present case studies that are matching their search interests. At follow up stage, you can draft a customized message or send them a message again when they're reopening your emails or revisiting your site. And at the retention stage, you can track client activity. A sudden drop could signal, a churn risk. So intent guides you at every stage of the sales process, right from first hello till the renewal. There are few things that you need to avoid. I see a lot of them do these common mistakes. The first thing is relying only on gut feeling. You should never do that. Number two is over automating without personalization. The third is ignoring small signals that lead to big deals. Last but not the least, but very, very important, which is responding too late. See, understand this intent fades very quickly. So you need to be on your toes in terms of response time. Remember, in today's market, the most relevant salesperson is the one who's going to win, not the loudest. So, what is the future of intent based selling? The future is all about AI. So, AI tools like Six Sense, Apollo.io, or Clay, or some of them that I mentioned earlier, they now can predict buying patterns even before humans can notice them. The future of sales is not chasing prospects, it's responding intelligently the moment somebody is showing the intent. And those who master data driven selling will lead the next generation of top performers. So, here is a quick blueprint for signal driven success for you. The first one is identify buyer intent. Second, track their signals. Third, act at the right time. And fourth, refine through data. Once you do this, every call feels warmer and every pitch lands sharper. Now, tell me in the comments, have you already started using any of these intent tools? If yes, which one and what is the difference that you see before and after using them? Subscribe to the channel for more step-by-step sales strategies. And if you want me to personally help you design your signal-driven sales system, click on the calendar link given in the description or WhatsApp me directly. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, happy selling.